y'all. I haven't done an Art Teacherin 101 in quite some time, so I was gonna say welcome back, but that sounds like I'm welcoming myself back. Regardless, I thought I would share something with you that has been working really well in my room. Big thanks to my buddy Caitlin Eddington, who you can find on Instagram at artwithmrs.e. She's fabulous. And you know, I've been really working hard on finding activities for my early finishers. The problem is that sometimes I don't have a lot of time for early finishers. So when they head to early finishers town and they're getting out all of these things within, 5 to 7 minutes, I have to tell them to put it all away. It also, not gonna fib, is distracting to my friends who are really engaged in what they're working on, or who are my pokey little puppies who really need to focus. So we did something a little bit different today, actually the last week, with my 3rd and 4th grade early finishers, and they have loved it. So here's what we've been doing. My kids already have sketchbooks. Now, in the past, I know I've shared videos on how I have my kids pass back their sketchbooks. I've totally revamped my system on that because I found a better system for me and my students. So now what my students do when it's sketchbook time or when they're working on something like today, and I know there's going to be a handful of early finishers, I just go ahead and have somebody reliable put their sketchbook folder in their table caddy. It fits vertically just like that. Then when they're finished with their art project and it's put away, it's cleaned up, then they simply grab their sketchbook from their table caddy. Now, a lot of times when kids are drawing, our go-to thing is to have them do free draw, which is fine for kids who love to draw and who are really engaged in it. But a lot of times I have found what free draw can sometimes become is a really short and quick drawing that a lot of my students end up just kind of pitching. So I have started having them get what's called an idea stick. We've been calling them the grab and go sketch and sticks. So when they finish, at my store, which is where my students get their art supplies, there's this little contraption. I've been asked a lot because I shared this on my Instagram. I was asked where I got this from. It's actually a flower frog, but I am not one to put flowers in things or put flowers around my house. So I bought it and then never ever used it. I've literally had it for years. Then when we created these grab and go sketch and sticks, this thing has come in really handy because they just walk up there to grab a stick, not stand there and read all the sticks. You grab and you go. So when they grab their stick and they go to their seat, or they can just read it while standing at the store, it gives them 2 ideas. So I've written on both sides of the popsicle stick. This one says, draw your favorite foods. If you're not in the mood to do that, you've got option number 2, design a crayon factory. I will share all of my ideas, these drawing prompts on my blog, so you're more than welcome to share. But even if you just Google drawing prompts, you're going to find a ton of really fun and great ideas. So when my students draw a stick, if they feel like using a drawing book in addition, for example, I have one stick that says draw dinosaurs at a wedding. If they'd like a little help or some ideas on how to draw dinosaurs, I have all of my how to draw books organized, then they're color coded, and I even went so far as spray painted the binding of the book. So for example, I have a bucket for how to draw dinosaurs so that the kids can just look at the color and know where it goes. I just spray painted all of my books. They've been well used and well loved. So to me, no harm done in spray painting just the edge. And what I did was I laid them all out outside, kind of staggered them out, and just kind of sprayed them all at once and got it done with. So now it's easy for me and the kids to put the books back in the correct place. So that being said, if they want to use one of those drawing books, they can, and they are to draw at their seat. So it was really great today because as my students were wrapping up their clay portraits that they were working on, my other students who are early finishers could grab a stick, grab a book if they wanted to, and draw. So, and they were really excited. They were so engaged in what they were drawing, and they were so excited about their ideas. So my little friend here, she had the stick. She was so excited about the stick, which made my heart want to explode her stick said, draw yourself as president. And she was thrilled to do that. And so she said so here she is standing before her crowd. When I asked her what this was, she said she was a president on an alien art planet. Gotta love her. And so that was like the alien spaceship. And the reason they have no faces is because they're aliens. Or maybe she ran out of time is what I'm guessing. So, yeah, I plan to continue to add more sticks to the collection. The kids were super stoked. Another thing I told them they could do is this. They didn't have to just use the books. They could also use my drawing tools, my drawing still life tools. So I have an entire shelf filled with, did I grab them? No, I left them on the other side of the room, of course. I have a shelf filled with mannequins, plastic dinosaurs, vases with flowers, and different kind of three-dimensional shapes and forms. And I told the kids that they can either draw from their imagination, use a drawing book, use one of my mannequins, dinosaurs, whatever, or use a combination of all three. So they can get that observational drawing in, that creative drawing in, and learning how to use those how to draw books all in one sketch time. And they're still coming up with a really creative and fun composition. So I don't know how long the excitement about this is going to last, but it was great because it kept everybody calm, everybody focused, and everybody working at their seat. And nobody felt like, oh, I'm missing out on that amazing blocks building activity when we only have 5 minutes left of art class. So anyway, the grab and go sketching sticks. I mean, it's as easy as a trip to the Dollar Tree, getting you some sticks, Googling some drawing prompts, and just writing them on there. And you don't have to have a cute little holder. Just get you a little pencil cup or a can and stick them in there. So give it a shot. You might love it. And thank you so much for letting me share this idea with you today. Have a super day. And now I'm just rambling. So bye, y'all. Talk to you soon.